with an unnamed witness, told the outlet he spent the evening drinking high-end alcohol.
As you do when you're a pitcher or in baseball.
Yes. High-end tequila is the way to go on Cinco de Mayo, apparently.
Si, senor.
On Sunday, Steve Marcus of Newsday noted that the Mets handed down a 3-day unpaid suspension to Harvey, and manager Terry Collins said the pitcher violated team rules, though he didn't provide the exact ones. There are rules that weren't adhered to, and we took a stance, he said. Hopefully it gets behind us and we can move forward and go back playing the way we've been the last week. Heyman pointed out that Harvey is expected to file a grievance over the suspension and loss of pay. Now, looking back at Matt Harvey's career with the Mets, his strikeouts for 9 innings pitched by season has been cut in half since 2012. He struck out at least 10.6 in 2012 and declined in 2013 when it's 9.6. In 2015, it was about 8. 2016, it was 7.4. And this year, in 2017, he's only striking out 5 batters per 9 innings. So it's looking like Matt Harvey is going to be exiting with the Mets very soon, either being traded or being released through free agency, because he's been a little bit of a handful. Putting him back on the mound might help his attitude with the Mets, but I don't see that happening. And I think that he is a little bit of a virus in the Mets organization. Unfortunately, their pitchers aren't doing so hot for the club itself right now. Noah Syndergaard is actually out right now. So Matt Harvey is the only great, and I'm doing air quotes right now, the great pitcher or the ace pitcher for the Mets right now. So that's pretty much what has been happening in the baseball world right now. So
yeah, and then of course the big 18-inning series between the Yankees and the Cubbies. What a game that was! I stayed up until I think it was till 2 in the morning Eastern time. I texted Tommy through the 17th, saying still up, watching this game. Yeah, it was a good time. I mean, the Yankees come out to win it and swept the Cubbies, which was, again, a really good series and the longest interleague game in history at a little over 6 hours and 5 minutes. So if you weren't doing anything Sunday night, you were either me or just, again, you have no life. But, hey, it's baseball. You got to appreciate it because it's only for so long in the season, and especially these quality games too. Interleague play is always fun, so I was excited to watch it. But thank you, Tommy, for another week in baseball with Tom Crane. Very good stuff. And then Champions League, just quickly here, we already have a finalist for the June 3rd meeting in Cardiff. Juventus defeating Monaco 2-1, aggregate 4-1. For Juventus, 2 of the goals, both of those goals were netted. One by Dani Alves, the transfer from Barcelona, and Mario Mandzukic, the former Bayern Munich striker, with Kylian Mbappe, the 18-year-old that's probably going to command over $100 million in the next transfer window in the summer, scored the only goal for Monaco in this 2-leg series in the 69th minute. However, it was not enough as Juventus is advancing to the final. Now, they do have there is a second game tomorrow. Of course, Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid. These two teams know each other very well. What do I expect from this series? It's very simple. I do expect Madrid to advance. One away goal for Real Madrid, and then that means that Atletico Madrid has to score 5 goals. Because of the away goal rule, in order to advance, 4 goal, and even if 4 goals happens to come back, then because of that away goal, Real Madrid will advance to the final. So the keys are very simple. Atletico Madrid has to score early, and they're going to have to pressure the back line of Real Madrid. Dani Carvajal is out for the rest of the season with a leg injury, which is really unfortunate because he's one of the more consistent players on the Real Madrid defense, and one of the more consistently healthy players. So, assuming that they get some players back, it should be very interesting. Nacho Fernandez is probably going to be starting in the back who's usually been the center back in the absence of Pepe and Rafael Varane. So I think they'll be okay. I think Real Madrid should be fine. They just got to withstand the attack for the first 15, 20 minutes, do what they do best and counterattack, unlike pretty much as good or better than anyone else left in this tournament. So I do expect a Juventus-Real Madrid final. Again, check that out June 3rd, live from Cardiff, United Kingdom. Should be a very exciting matchup between these two historic clubs. So that's the end of the topics that we have today. Final topic of the day, rounding out the hour here. Tommy, what do you have, if any?
Well, since my brother's wedding is coming up this weekend, I'm going to talk to you about the best man speech and how to create a fun one.
Nice. I will talk about this wonderful experience. Tommy, I think you and I talk about our dating lives and wives. Well, in your case, your wife, every so now and then on the Spicy Sports Show. So I'd like to talk about this really interesting experience I had for the first time this weekend and what it was like. So, very interesting experience and how to write a fun best man speech. Very good stuff. So, we have some more music. Simple Plan, I Don't Want to Go to Bed Without You on the Spicy Sports Show with Sam Sterone and Tom Crane on Spreaker Radio.
I don't wanna go to bed without you. It's a simple plan. I don't wanna go to bed without you. Talk to me. I gotta tell you the truth. I'm full of broken pieces, and all my nights are sleepless. And I don't mean to intrude. This secret, can you keep it? Won't give up even if it takes me all night. Takes my whole life. Just won't feel right until I have you. Tired eyes burn. When will I learn? Tell me what to do. I don't wanna go to bed. I don't wanna go to bed. I don't wanna go to bed. I don't wanna go to bed without you. I don't wanna go to bed. I don't wanna go to bed. I don't wanna go to bed. I don't wanna go to bed without you. Let's get this out of the way. Why should we wait forever? We're meant to be together. I'm not ashamed to say. Let me tell you one time. You don't remember my name, but I still want you the same. Love at first sight left me tongue-tied. Just won't feel right until I have you. Tired eyes burn. When will I learn? Tell me what to do. I don't wanna go to bed. I don't wanna go to bed. I don't wanna go to bed. I don't wanna go to bed without you. I don't wanna go to bed. I don't wanna go to bed. I don't wanna go to bed. I don't wanna go to bed without you. I don't wanna go to bed without you. No you, no lie, no sleep without you. Go crazy in the park, go crazy without you. Every dream, every nightmares about you. I can't lie, I love at first sight. Love the first night I took my first bite. I'm insane when I take aim. Like King James when the mid-range bang. Love at first sight left me tongue-tied. Just won't feel right until I have you. Tired eyes burn. When will I learn? Tell me what to do. I don't wanna go to bed. I don't wanna go to bed. I don't wanna go to bed. I don't wanna go to bed without you. I don't wanna go to bed. I don't wanna go to bed. I don't wanna go to bed. I don't wanna go to bed without you. I don't wanna go to bed. I don't wanna go to bed. I don't wanna go to bed. I don't wanna go to bed without you. I don't wanna go to bed without you. No you, no lie, no sleep without you. It's a simple plan, shawty. I don't wanna go to bed without you. I don't wanna go
And welcome back to the Spicy Sports Show with Sam Stone and Tom Crane, coming to you live from Portland, Oregon and Lancaster, Pennsylvania. It is 5:27 on the West Coast, so 33 minutes left in happy hour for those people on the West Coast. And again, those people on the East Coast are definitely feeling their hangover tomorrow. Anyway, Tommy, did you want to go first, or did you want me to go first for this final topic?
I think I'll go first.
Okay.
All right, so my final topic was about, since my brother's wedding is coming up and I'm the best man, I'm going to be talking about the best man speech. The best man speech is supposed to be equal parts funny, and the other part is supposed to be about seriousness. There are certain ways that you can do this. You start off with like a joke, one-liner saying how the groom used to do this and this in the past and how dumb he was, and then go nicely into he's learned his lesson. He found his loving wife, who's also helped him past that past that he had, and now here they are in a loving manner. Yada yada yada. End of speech. Some things that you should not do, especially on the best man speech, is make it all funny, because I know it's supposed to get everybody going, showing how crazy the groom and bride have been in the past, but it should be more sincere than that. A couple of good opening liners that I've actually read, and I will tell you two of them. First one is, I would like to start by saying what a pleasure it is to welcome you all to Linda and Paul's wedding. These two made me compete for this honor tonight, but I was able to beat Andy the waiter over their 2 out of 3 in rock, paper, scissors. So here I am. But enough about me, just listen up while I tell you about this couple, and I'll make it seem like the shortest 3 hours of your life. And another one I thought was pretty funny was, who here thinks that Linda is just marrying Paul for his body? I bet a tiny part of him hopes so, and I bet we can all guess which part.
Oh my God.
Those are some good one-liners to break the ice, but that will also make the groom cringe and cry and maybe hide behind his loving wife.
Yeah.
So when it comes to the best man speech, light and fluffy comedic area going into a nice, warm, sincere about the bride and groom and how loving and how much they will love each other for the end of time. Don't make it about yourself. Don't make it in a drunken stupor, and don't make it all funny or all serious. Have a little bit of fun with it, and always remember that you're going to be speaking first, so don't get too nervous. Everybody, you'll have your note cards and your paper. I'm definitely going to have my paper with me because I'll probably forget some stuff. But hopefully, Pete and Serena, my brother, and his fiance, have a wonderful weekend, have a wonderful wedding, and hopefully nothing bad happens.
Yeah, fingers crossed to that. And I've met your brother, obviously, from your wedding, Tommy. Your brother's a cool guy. Met his fiance, now going to be future wife. It's very nice, very lovely. So I wish them nothing but the best from my end here on the West Coast. And I have written, actually, I have experience writing, not necessarily in a best man, but I was asked to write a speech because they needed on the third, they wanted me because I've been there because I've been their friends with them for like 7 years, so just as long as most people, and got to see their relationship blossom. So I did use some lovely funny quotes in between, but at the end I agree, Tom, you got to put a serious note on it. I think the quote I remember using was, marriage isn't 50-50, it's 100-100. You always have to give it your all. So I think it was cute, but it was deep at the same moment. The bride shed a little tear. Even the groom, who has been best friends with her for a long time, he also kind of shed a tear, which I was like, yes, this is awesome, because he's never an emotional type. So you can make the groom cry, that's pretty dope, even if he isn't an emotional type. So I can definitely say, yeah, it's a good time. And I actually wrote mine the day of the wedding. So I woke up that morning, I'm like, oh crap, I got a speech. So I wrote it down, and it was actually pretty good. So still have it on a iPhone somewhere. So it's nice.